How's it going, everyone? It's Adam, or your daddy Yaddy, and today I have a brand new Madden 21 tip video for you guys. Now today I'm going to show you guys an awesome balanced attack mini scheme that I love to use in my online games. It contains one play touchdowns, really consistent run plays, and absolute dots along the sideline, so you can just march down the field and get a lot of wins in your online games. I'm in the Patriots playbook, and basically we're going to walk through every single play and what defense it torches. So for the first defense, we're going to go against a man coverage, and the play I like to go to is gun split close mesh. Now a lot of people run man coverage online. It's kind of the meta right now. So you want to have a play on the field that gives you a lot of options to throw the ball and gives you a lot of separation. So with mesh, what I like to do is I like to motion the tight end to the left. In this case, it's Greg Olsen, and you can just throw him on a really easy slant or like a post pattern. Now if you have a big tight end, let's say you have like a Kittle, Kelsey, Gronkowski, Ertz, Andrews, any of these tight ends, if you put them out wide against like a safety or a corner and you throw a really nice timing route, post route, it's a guaranteed catch. You can rack catch it, you can possession catch it just to be safe, just to get the yards. But this is one of the easiest reads you have to make. Just watch out for their user. But if you run this play a couple times, you don't really have to worry about it. So just aim it right to the tight end. You also have DK Metcalf on that crossing route. Now mesh works really well because you have two drag routes and one of them is bound to get open. So if you have a lot of speedy receivers, Metcalf can catch it on the run and just go up the sideline. He's being guarded by Jair Alexander, who's a good corner, and he really has an X factor ability as well. So it just shows you how good Metcalf is and how good this play is. Lastly, you can put Tyler Lockett or your square receiver on a zig, which is really effective. And what I like to do is I like to motion my triangle halfback to the right to kind of isolate Tyler Lockett, and zigs absolutely expose man coverage. So if you time it perfectly, you can just catch it and just run up the sideline for as long as you want, as long as you don't get chased down from behind. So this play is really easy. Sometimes corners will guard it pretty tight, but a lot of the time they just get open. So I just keep going to zigs. Just make the right read. If it's covered, just don't throw it to them. So you just got to use your eyes. Zig works really well against man coverage and isolates it if you move Chris Carson to the right. So there you go. Those are 3 easy dots in one play, and I love to run this play against a man defense. It could be cover 2 or cover 1 robber. Now we're gonna go into a cover 2 zone type defense, and the play you want to go to is Y out. Now this is a one play touchdown home run type play. All you have to do is max protect, motion circle or DK Metcalf, and as soon as he passes your left tackle or towards the outside linebacker, you want to snap it. You want to roll the right if you can, you don't have to, and just wait for Metcalf to go over the top and just lob it or bullet it, whatever makes it easier. You might want to hop into practice mode to get the timing down, but this is a home run type play. This will go right in between the 2 safeties and is a guaranteed touchdown. If you have a faster receiver, it makes it even easier, but I try not to run this play if you have like a really slow receiver. In this game, like Edelman's pretty slow, Larry Fitzgerald's pretty slow. So make sure your receiver has decent speed, and if he does, it's just a guaranteed touchdown. Not a lot of people run cover 2 this year as of right now, just because cover 2 zones get beat a lot. So this is a really easy play. Let's say your opponent's trying to confuse you, he runs cover 2 man, and now he's running cover 2 zone. Have this play in your scheme just in case, so you can just dot him for a one play touchdown. And it's pretty easy once you get the timing down, and if you can roll to your right, it's just a touchdown every single time. Now against cover 2 zone, you could also go to PAY shot. Now I love this play because it's wide open and you don't need to throw it so quickly. You can hold on to the ball if you want. So all you got to do is streak your tight end, motion Metcalf to the right, and as he's motioning, you want to snap it. Now as you can see, Metcalf kind of distracts him with that long developing route, leaving Tyler Lockett wide open. You don't have to throw it right away. You can playmaker him up the field, and it's just wide open. There's gonna be no one on that side of the field, so you can just run up the sideline. Now, if you have Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and let's say you're evading pressure and you do like a little loop to extend the play, Tyler Lockett's just gonna be standing there, so you can just flip it to him. A user's gonna have to run all the way across the field to guard him, and he's just gonna be wide open. So I have this play in my scheme just in case. Let's say I don't want to do a one play touchdown right away. I want to set it up and save it for later. I run this play to kind of give me an easy like 50-yard completion, a wide open, easy read. You can playmaker him as you're rolling to the right, which makes it really easy. You can get the timing down, but that Metcalf route just distracts the zone and he'll be wide open. You can also put Metcalf on a drag, motion him to the left, and you'll have your X tight end on the sideline on that long crossing route. So that's another read. So you can have a bunch of these plays look the same. It's all in the same formation. You can motion people around to kind of confuse your opponent. And this is a really easy read. Drag, motion to the left, and you just hit X on that crossing route. That's another cover 2 beater. Now for cover 3 zone, I'm in the same formation. All these plays have the same look. You want to go to X drag trail. Now this is another one play touchdown. I love it when my opponent runs a base cover 3 against me because it's just a piece of cake. I just bomb them over the top. What you want to do is you want to max protect, streak Greg Olsen or your tight end. You want to motion Tyler Lockett or your square receiver to the left and put him on a 10-yard smart out or a comeback route. And basically you're just going to watch Metcalf get wide open in the middle of the field, catch and run, easy 70+ yard touchdown, 50+ yard touchdown, basically wherever you're on the field, as long as you're not too close to the end zone. But yeah, this is an easy cover 3 play. I save it for crucial moments. If I catch my opponent in cover 3 and I read it right away, this is just a guaranteed touchdown unless they're using it. You can put them on a comeback or a smart out. So let's say it's like 2nd and 5 and you can't do a 10-yard smart out. So you can only do a 5-yard smart out. That's when I would do a comeback. They both work really well. 10-yard smart out is more safe just because that safety or that corner comes really far down compared to the comeback route, because the comeback route's a little bit further up the field, but they both do the trick. Now we're gonna do cover 4 quarters. Now the play you wanna go to against cover 4 quarters is halfback wheel. Now typically halfback wheel in past Maddens was a cover 2 beater, but this year it doesn't work as well. So what you wanna do, you just wanna motion Greg Olsen to the right. So you have like 2 posts kind of like overlapping. And what you want to do is you want to aim up the field, lob past the square. This torches cover 4 quarters. I love this play because some people think, oh, cover 4 quarters is relatively safe. I set them up with this play and just bomb them deep over the top. I highly recommend you do a lob pass, not only because it's prettier, because it's safer, just because the safety can't jump up, because CPUs jump pretty high in this game. So you got to take that into consideration. So I like to lob pass, rack catch. If you have a really fast receiver, you'll get even more separation. So yeah, this play works really well against cover 4 quarters. Typically in past Maddens, it was a cover 2 beater out of halfback wheel, but in this Madden, this is a cover 4 burner over the top. I use this all the time in my online games, especially my opponent's trying to stop the run, hops into cover 4 thinking the safeties will run straight down to stop the run. I just bomb them over the top for a really easy 1-play touchdown. Now for some run plays out of the same formation, gun split, close pats, I love the Power O. This is one of the most consistent run plays in the game. Not only does it look cool because I love shotgun runs, but it gets you to the outside a lot. You have a lot of space you could run. So you could either take it to the outside or cut up the middle. Now in this game, you can adjust how your linebackers and your edge rushers pursue. So you can have them angle to the outside to stop outside runs, or you can have them kind of cut in the middle. What you can do is this run play gives you the time to look and see which way they're going. So if they're cutting outside, trying to set the edge, you can just break it in between and just gash them over the middle. But if they're playing more a pinch and they're playing inside, you can be patient and take it along the outside. I've run this play so many times in my game just to mix it up with these passing plays. I love having everything look the same. So Power O's, and then the next run play is a draw play. They all look the same. The draw play is really good up the middle. It has a nice timing to it. It looks like a pass, and you can run it in like the red zone, 2nd and 5, 3rd and 1. I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you want to mix it in, maybe a 3rd and 5, they think you're passing, you run a draw play and you'll convert it. Your opponent will be pretty frustrated. But yeah, the draw works really well. The Power O works really well. It's just a great 1-2 punch that I use in my online games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Madden videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.